sword, let it illuminate the hero's journey. The one who shadows the eternal night. Behold the legend, Magister Merlin? Magister Merlin? Are you all right? Magister Merlin, you don't look well. Did you have a nightmare? Your old problem has reared its head again. I'm Dolly. We've been living together in the mystical house. However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your memories are fragmented, and you often forget things. I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side of the river. It's getting serious. All the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire. Chippy was worried and ran over there already. As you're familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your beloved village, but the fire is getting out of... Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin? I understand. You've been in seclusion, you know. You're
Início do jogo no celular.
Look over there! The heroic order came to... Fire elementals are attacking them! Chippy is at your service!
General Hogan! The water isn't working!
You sap! Get these fires under control! Do not retreat! Forward! All forces, attack!
Deixe seu like.
I wouldn't have recognized you if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise so I can see my old friend again? Oh, I really hope this is the last time. But no matter how many times you lose your memory, I am Hogan, the former leader of the We've been friends for decades. But this is no time for small talk. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Then our most pressing concern is to put out the fire. Please, give me a hand. Let's put these fires out together.
I'll catch up to you!
All forces, attack!
I'll catch up to you someday!
All forces, attack! Layla!
General, they've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Valen, you're just getting here now?
Oh, that's not fair. I ran into a bunch of fire elements. Anyway, looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right! We think it's arson.
Whoa, a talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this gentleman with the general must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar...
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen. But in front of this Magister, you'd bet...
It's rare to command such respect from the general. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you? An interesting name. I will remember it. Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire...
You seem more interested in who started the fire than in putting it out. I saw you casting a spell with my own eyes! It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful...
Dangerous.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy's heard of her.
You're...
Magister, what do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Never mind. You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further. I'm leaving.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone. I demand compensation.
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure you're held responsible.
Shh. Quiet. Something's not right. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
What is that? Magister!
It's time to show you my moves.
Fly, my beautiful flame.
Inscreva-se no canal.
You awake? How are you feeling? If I hadn't seen you pass out just now, I'd probably believe you. You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. He ordered me to stay here and look after you. Before you left, the general told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory was all right. What a strange request. Do you often forget things? Also, how much do you remember of what just happened? The Scarlet Sorceress, Muriel. You're a Magister, so perhaps you've heard of her. She was identified as the culprit by young Master Rowan. That kid with the huge bag and the duck on his head? He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire, and head of the Mithril Consortium. General Hogan took the two of them back to Hollystone for questioning. Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, she was the first to get to you. Did you know her from before? That's rather odd.
Magister? Yes, you're a witch! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental beings. The village is safe now. Mr. Valen told you that General Hogan already left for Hollowstone, right? The General will wait for us in the village, so we should go meet him in Hollowstone. He seemed to have something to say to you.
There might be enemies on the road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is the Anyway, since you're feeling better, however, before leaving for Hollowstone, we should probably return to the mystical house first. Dolly must be worried sick.
Need a hand, friend?
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell. And the Magister looked really strange, as if possessed by some weird force. Nonsense. Even the goddess Dora can't control Merlin. Perhaps it's just the Magister recovering. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic? That's not like you. Oh, you're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Asperia. That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find someone to lend you a helping hand? Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
By my life and honor, I shall protect you. Took you a while. I've been waiting out here in the cold all day. They say it's always autumn in Ryham, but right now, it's more like winter.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Ryham. It's the only reason that people can actually live here. But recently, Ryham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days. We've come with the Magister to investigate this changing weather.
My apologies, Miss Hamster. I never got your name.
Yes, we should be introduced. You're Valen. I am Hemi.
Are all your familiars hamsters? Nope.
Chippy told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect the Magister. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy. I'll be observing you. I hope you're...
Apologies again, but I have to correct you. I'm a knight, not someone's retainer. Protecting him is just my current task. It's not a lifelong post. Unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin, then I may consider it.
Did I hear that right? Well, the Magister, he is Ouch! Why did you just step on my foot, Hammy? Oh, sorry. Chippy likes to start nonsense. Don't mind him, Mr. Valen. Once you spend some time together, you'll realize that although the Magister isn't Merlin, you'll see that he is practically the same as Merlin. Except for the different appearance and name.
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollowstone as soon as possible. I need a hot drink to help me warm up. Dura above. I really hope the General doesn't give me another assignment.
All set. I'm ready. Anyone need...
Sir Lucius, at your service.
Just as I expected. Time to show you my moves. Just as I expected. Time to show you my moves. Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get started. For the light bearer. The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it. A little progress is better than no progress, right?
Great, you seem to have pulled yourself together. So, how are you getting along with Valen? I hope he hasn't offended you already. Really? That guy's usually a handful.
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters are watching my every move. I didn't slack off at all.
Well, considering you helped us fight all the way here, I'll score your performance on the Magister's behalf. 80 out of 100! Keep up the good work, Mr. Valen.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your encouragement, Hammy.
Let me say this again, Valen. He was sent by me to ensure success. You must spare no effort in
You must ensure his safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is my his only shortcoming is... Anyway, please teach this young man a thing or two during your time together.
Stop teasing me, General. We should get down to business. The fire at Raihan was clearly arson.
Yes, the young master of the Mithril Consortium identified the culprit as the Scarlet Sorceress. The Scarlet Sorceress, however, denies it all. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress before you arrived. What about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit? As it happens, the Scarlet Sorceress did say something. Just once, she said that you'd exonerate her. She seemed convinced that you would find the real culprit of the fire. You and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance of yours? True, you have lost your memory. Some things you might not be able to recall. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of all of this. Oh, right. This is your first time in Hollistone, isn't it? Before troubling yourself with the investigation, you might as well take a tour around the village. Go, have a look around, then come find me. I'll be waiting for you here.
Just as I expected. Just as I expected. Just as I expected.
My shield is unbreakable!
Thank you for considering my lady. However, she said that if she needed anything, she would instruct us on what to do. Rather...
Well, she does not need to be so polite. The lady has come a long way, and it is my duty to be hospitable to guests. Should she have time today, might I be fortunate enough to meet her? I have prepared a rare...
Lord Franz, sir, I'm afraid my lady is terribly busy today, and really cannot see you. Please, return another day.
Lord Franz does not seem to be in a great mood today, I see. I heard General Hogan mention that a noblewoman lives in this house, and that
And where did this bottom feeder come from? Talking about me behind my back.
And nice to meet you, Lord Franz. You're different from what I imagined. I heard you were so rich and swanky that even the fountain on your estate was made of gold. I imagined you'd...
Impertinent scoundrel!
No wonder your mouth emits such dross when base wretches like you grow up eating only filth.
Fine, fine. I might well be a base wretch, but that can't be said of him. What do you think, Magister?
Oh no. You look like you're barely half-trained. Don't call yourself a magister when you only know a few spells. I wager you never attended the Serene Lyceum. Am I right?
The Magister didn't really study that much there.
See? I thought as much. Peasants like you don't belong in a place like that.
You've misunderstood, Lord Puppy High Butt. The Magister didn't study at the Lyceum because he was teaching there. Yes! You journaled about that part of your life, and you allowed me to read those entries.
What a bunch of tedious liars! Enough! I haven't. Furthermore, I hate rodents, particularly when they scurry around my property. You'd best not let me catch you around Ryham. That region falls under my jurisdiction.
He certainly wasn't humble. He's essentially saying that Ryham belongs to him. However, it doesn't look like he was exaggerating. Lord Franz does control most of Ryham, especially the southern part. You look a bit lost. Allow me to explain. Ryham is built along the Tranquil River, which divides the region in half, north and south. 2 years ago, Southville heeded Lord Franz and dug up its wheat fields to plant grapes instead. They made a lot of money, and nowadays many villagers regard him as the symbol and source of their wealth. They say it's a new grape variety, Gemvine. In all of Asperia, it only grows in Ryham, and is so rare that it can't be bought anywhere else on the market. To expand production, Lord Franz has lobbied the Northville villagers to swap from growing wheat to Gemvine grapes. Is this a mage's intuition, then? Southville is not that far, so we could go have a look around. But we should probably talk with General Hogan before we go. He's waiting for us near the plaza.
Esse é o nome do jogo na Play Store. Deixe o like. Inscreva-se no canal.